Welcome to the tea right here on KTN Home. I am Sarah Coleman, aka Susan Joroge, and I am joined by a gorgeous lady today. She goes by the name Linda, and the other L that I usually sit with here, Laura, is not with us this week, but it's all good because she left me in great company. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing well. How you guys doing? I hope that you guys are coping up well with life, economy, baridi.
Kwa winky.
Ni mob.
Linda, tell them something about yourself.
And also, yeah, my name is Linda Wandete. So I go by Lynn_Stevens on IG and TikTok in case you're a junkie for good vibes, energy, vibrations, high spirit, all that mentioned. And I'm super excited to be joining you guys for today's show. And of course, getting to do this with this veteran.
Oh,
veteran. Hey, we were supposed to call nameless Akibeo, but anywho. Yes, I'm super excited, guys, and let me not forget to say before you come for me, I'm sitting in for Laura Mbaka.
Yes.
She's MIA right now, she's sweeping the streets.
Yeah, supervising them.
Right. She will be back to just grace your screens, you guys, with her golden energy.
I hope you'll be back as well, though. You see this black background, okay?
Yes, honey.
But let's get into the tea today. Talk to us online. Follow us at KTN Home everywhere: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Exactly, because we have a lot of content lined up for you guys over there, and you're not about to miss. If you miss out on this one, YouTube will get you covered, guys.
Exactly. Especially even last week's episode and the episode before that and the episode before that. So don't play yourself, and you can find me at Sarah_Comment everywhere. But I want to start, not usually we start with local stories, but this one was...
We cannot sit on it.
These guys were the first couple to be called a joint name. Remember Brangelina? No, these guys were the first ones to do it in the 90s. Just some of you weren't alive yet, okay? So... let me break it down to you. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. And some of you might be wondering, sasa hawa ni nani? Jennifer Lopez ni yule mama wa Jenny from the Block.
But they come with Jennifer Lopez. Hey, do something.
And then her newest song, Marry Me, for the younger folks who are here. She makes a lot of club bangers. She's been in so many incredible movies and series. And Ben Affleck, you might just know him as the most recent, like, Batman, because I'm not counting on that Batman.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't count. The Twilight guy in a Batman costume? No. But what do you think about them finally tying the knot all these years later?
I feel like Jennifer Lopez should walk down the aisle as many times as she feels like.
Yes!
Babe. Dem amevunja rekodi out here. Kenya angekuwa amemezwa.
You know something though? I'll give her credit because Lily watched akona hii documentary on Netflix.
Yeah, sorry.
And I watched it and I thought, oh my gosh, yes, she's dated a lot of people. Yes, we know everybody she's dated and she's gotten married to, but we never know her relationship ish. Like we never know, oh this is what happened, or this person cheated, or this person, or this is why they're getting divorced, or this is you never know. And she keeps composed, like no matter what nonsense is happening in the relationship.
Measure of confidence.
Hey.
Actually, just because you've been divorced, don't walk out here looking like you've been divorced.
Hello. Thank you.
Can we move
walk
on?
out like you're ready to be on the market, because that's what she is.
Because life doesn't even allow you to stick to your problems. It allows you to move on, baby girl.
But also, Kenyan women, what I have seen is unaweza goja mature. Okay?
My dear, wacha nikwambie, kwa kugoja maturity, do not.
No, let me tell you, Jennifer Lopez has showed us, don't, accept small. Don't settle. She dated Ben. He didn't make her happy that time. They broke off their engagement. They also made a horrible movie. What is that movie called? Gilgal.
Wakasema to be continued.
I would say it's called Gilgil, but that's a place here in Kenya. So I don't know. But they broke up and she went on to date other people, even got married, had children, and then after her divorce started dating again. Alafu akakutana na ex mahali.
That's what they say.
You know?
Never say never.
And they are back together because Ben also was married to Jennifer Garner.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so he also had a former marriage.
And again,
guys, practice makes perfect. That's what
I'm
like saying.
Whatever was meant to be will always find its way. That's true. So Jennifer, relax. Maybe Ata is not the one. You're yet to walk down the aisle several times.
I'm finished. Also, now let's bring it back home here. Watu wako na marriage issues, na baby mama issues, na all types of issues. Guys, in the same week, Khalighraphs Jones and his wife announced that their third born was has come into the world. The same week, his baby mama, yani baridi baby. His baby mama says, Khaligraph, I'm taking you to court. Bruh.
Honestly, this whole situation is a little bit confusing. So let's start from
the beginning.
Kashi Karemi and
Yes.
Khaligraph Jones. You guys were doing so well. Let Jennifer walk as many times as she wants, because honey,
It's true.
Khaligraph na Kashi, these people are like
We thought it
stuck
was
together.
it. Yeah, we thought it was it.
Blah blah blah. And then guess what? Right now they're dragging each other on the net, na kwa quote, over what? Baby daddy, baby mama issues.
Wait,
and
I
I'm
will
like,
say
okay.
one thing. Khaligraph doesn't really do a lot of the trolling. He's focused because he's in a whole other marriage and he had an album come
But
out.
he always has something to say.
But
I'm
yeah.
sorry, OG, but you always have something to say.
This time though, me I'm surprised. Hasemi kitu anagoja koti ifanye.
Where ukisikia
yao.
koti hata wewe utasema kitu.
Yeah, you keep quiet and like it's the lawyer to talk
money.
now.
And it's also money, babe.
But now ask
Who
me
wants
this.
to spend money?
Do you genuinely believe that Khaligraph doesn't send money for his kid?
I mean, if the woman says so, why not?
Man, I don't know. That one I'm struggling
Because
with a bit.
I don't understand. Kashi's like, honestly, let's just say, Kashi is a public figure. And
Yes, she is.
I don't think she would go out there and make up something like, my baby daddy doesn't provide.
Oh wait, are you saying Kenyan public figures don't lie?
I mean, they lie, but let me say this. Okay, for Kashi, I think for his situation, I feel like even if you compare Kashi to other celebrities,
Yeah.
she's a little bit mature. If it was someone else, ningekuwa like, hola, can we finally confirm that story? Because we cannot just take anything. But for Kashi,
I want to agree
I
with
want
you.
to feel like maturity yake is on another
Iko
level,
high.
and I don't think
I want
she
to
would
agree
lie
with
over
you.
like a kid for all that line and for all that long. And
Kashi's timing though. Like yes, she's been, but the timing
At the timing
with
now,
his other kid being born,
you know
like
now-
ni kama alijua alicalculate so 9 months
You can't
over
be
the
a
10,
saint. You
carry the one.
You can't be a saint every day. At some point, be shady. That's like, don't.
That is not my advice. That is not my advice. Please. Speaking of babies, it looks like the one and the only Elsa Majimbo is with child. Elsa, if you are pregnant, a huge congratulations. If you are not, breathe out that food, baby, and stop playing games with us, because me, I don't really appreciate this, okay? You know, Elsa, you're winning, so us guys are saying like we're winning. Every achievement Elsa anapata, just sisi tunapost, tunafurahi, tunaona tumekaribia kama Kenyan girls. So she's like working with high-end fashion labels.
For real.
She's working with high-end makeup brands. She's working with tech companies. She's even written a book, okay, with Valentino, for crying out loud. And then she signed an international modeling contract.
At what age, babe?
19? 21. She was 19 when she started getting married, so she's 21 now. Oh yeah, for those of you who are thinking Elsa's like 16 and she's not being child. She's an adult. She's an adult.
Yeah, she is.
But Elsa, when we sign IMG, it's called IMG modeling. Management. Yeah, it's even on her bio. And then now you're with child. Why you guys stress me out, girl?
But the what you need to feel like people are supposed to judge Elsa, especially more a lot of people saying Gen Z are getting pregnant left, right, and center. Let them get pregnant if they have the bag.
Yeah, that's true.
If they are sane,
That's true.
especially
That's
like,
true.
you know, health.
Like a big thing for me about why I don't have a baby is because I can't afford it. Are you crazy? Children are expensive, okay. And I guess if a child comes by mistake, fine. But you've been told, plan, prepare, and pray. Ombea huyo mtoto hata kama atakuja which year, prepare and plan, okay. Now Elsa, even if you've done all of the above, me I'm just stressed because I really love how your career is thriving. I wish you, in fact, Rihanna is her mentor. Do you think Rihanna ndio alimwambia girl? Come on over here.
Aliona maybe Rihanna go like, honey, we're in this together. But I'm also thinking, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that if Elsa Majimbo has decided, let it be.
No, it's true. It's true. Sisi
Top
tunakatch
up
because
is the
tunataka
fact that
apost
she's
kila
not-
siku na tunajua now you know she'll be busy with her baby.
Exactly.
So
Na top up ni the fact that
He's
she's not
selfish.
in Kenya. Hapa Kenya economy hairuhusu.
she has a new apartment. Sinikuonyesha dance. Hiyo nyumba ni yake. Yes.
Na mimi niko how old? What am I doing?
Don't ask yourselves hard questions, please. We still have the rest of the year.
Na bado tu ndio tuko katikati.
Tuko katikati. Uko na
Tukianza,
time. Uko na time.
manifesto
Uko na
za mwaka
time.
ni kama zimefika hapo regarding Elsa.
You, what was your manifesto for this year?
Kai, mimi nilikuwa ati sijui career niende wapi, angali travel wapi.
Anga.
Economy ilikuja kanionyesha hali.
Sasa hii ni
Unga
kununua
ninunue
nguo.
200
Thank you.
Ama uanze kutafuta hata pesa za visa na passport, and you're seeing already our department the way it's doing.
No, our department is a joke. We were actually talking about it off air. And I was telling Linda, yo, hii situation ya Ferdinand Omanyala si venye sisi tumeiona. So he got a very delayed visa. You are at the athletics competition in America, right? In Oregon. And all of us popped up on Twitter. By the way, Omanyala, thank you for putting it on your story. If you didn't, we would not have known. We would have just watched and wondered, haya, Wakenya wengine wako wapi? Right? Anyway, turns out that it is not the Americans who are trying to play games with Kenyans, because quite a few other athletes had visa issues. Najua could travel after COVID imeharibika. But get this, Ministry of Sports hapa Kenya, msede bari hapa walituma an extra 32 official names.
Call them joyriders, baby.
That's what they are, joyriders, called officials in quotes, to join this trip on Oregon. Rumor even has it that some people were paying as much as 2 million Kenya shillings
just to be there,
to get on that list.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Well, let me tell you something. I feel like system in our act can unleash a battery. We are in this space where we can let Omanyala step in first and then sisi tukuje next kama joyriders. What are we thinking about?
Right?
As in, can't we just like...
I love the way you said it's like, please let Omanyala get his visa and then we do the corruption.
How
about we just don't do the corruption? Just consider that.
But how about kwa hii situation yenye iko just... Una understand ni kukimbia na ni kesho?
Imagine. Watu wengine wame-arrive, wame-walk track na coaches, wame-lala, wame-rehearse hata pali watakimbia. Unaona kama hewa iko same, kama Kenya, ama ini different. You know, now this guy literally got off a plane. I think he had like 3 hours or something. Did his first race, which was amazing. I think alikuwa na hiyo adrenaline. Whoever made sure he had a business class ticket, thank you. Because Guzake zingekuwa squeeze for economies, for sure he would not have run. But unfortunately, the next day is when he did his second heat for the semis, and he didn't make it into the finals. But Ferdinand, we love you. You represented us so well. Keep doing the team. Our Ministry of Sports.
But there, let me tell you that, as you conclude on the Omanyala thing, the next time you send someone outside,
thank
I
you.
just want you guys to remember that, because we're not going to be carrying extra that a bus. Hello.
But
at this point, imagine if someone comes from outside and then as theatre we carried
an extra. I mean, guys, Kenyans actually, you know what we need to do? I think we've become so hard. We don't even know how to be embarrassed. We need to actually be embarrassed. This is embarrassing. It's not acceptable.
Our country is doing the most. We are embarrassing ourselves the most. If you're not Kenyan, never say that people will embarrass you.
Yeah. Our politicians be doing it every day.
We are a living testimony of embarrassment. Hey!
On that note of embarrassment, we are going to take a tiny short break. Linda and I will be back in just a bit. Keep it here on KTN Home and keep talking to us online. Tumia hashtag yetu KTN Pretty. Welcome back. Come up, you're just tuning in here to KTN Home. You are watching the tea, ni gossip, ni trending topics, ni udaku mob, sijui nini. Just, thank you. Muhahe is the word I was looking for. And today I am joined by Linda. Remind everybody your social media handles. Gal?
I go by Lynn_Stevens, and I'm repeating, if you are just a junkie for good vibes, energy, now uko vibrations, because taki kuja kwa page yangu and then you start saying, oh, I'm msichana. I have told you in advance.
Also, for those of you who still misbehave, thank God for the block button, okay?
Exactly.
Hey, we were talking about Kenyans being embarrassed before we took the break. And there is somebody who has embarrassed Kenyans. But more importantly, he's embarrassed a tribe of Kenyans that is almost impossible to embarrass. Otile Brown alienda interview kuambia watu, by the way, mimi ni Mluo, lakini nilificha.
Na kwanza alisema kwa nini? Why did you even say?
Yeah, thank you. Luos don't want to claim you. Me, I'm not a Luo. I am not. But I am speaking in confidence saying, after you talk like that, they're not going to claim you.
And then, you know, ati anasema nini? Like his reasons at Luos are proud. So, okay, let me ask you.
Yeah.
Okay, honey. you are this big deal, light-skinned. I know, unajua, I'm rapping all Luos. By the way,
when he spoke spokesperson sahi.
Baby girl, unaona this dark energy. Obi is exactly the opposite of me, but this dude was like, honey, I'm not going to say I'm Luo because these people are so proud, they're going to like, okay, Mimi, first of all, I just want him to make it clear. The fact that Luos are proud, what does that mean? What does that have to do with you saying that you're Luo? As in, if you're not proud, how does that concern you?
Let's be connected to reality. Kenyans, we are still tribalistic. Let's stop talking about things like they're far away in the past. Let's be honest. It's still happening. We still have that problem. Yes. We have a difference between being proud and happy of our tribes and our culture and our tradition and discriminating others. Sasa hapo ndio shida inakujanga. Now, Otile Brown, I think you going on an interview where you are on national radio and national TV, and you're talking about how sikukuwa nataka kujulikana mimi ni Mluo because they're proud. You're part of the problem. Why is them being proud a bad thing? Thank you.
That.
And then also not in a bad way, but bro, that's your heritage. So you're technically insulting your parents, your aunties, your uncles, where you come from.
You know what I think?
And by the way, the whole light skin thing, all tribes tunaendanga from light to dark. Sijui kama wanajifichanga ama ni nini, but we are very diverse in this country.
And again,
but anyway.
Yes, he did good because no one even thought that he's Luo anyway.
Yeah, he apparently genuinely hid it on purpose.
You
like,
feel me? But then I'm like, honey, just make it clear as day.
The day alinunua,
you are not proud.
Ile siku alinunua hizo Balenciagas, though, we should have just known. That's the day.
But I'm just saying.
But you know.
I'm not throwing shit, but I'm just saying. Obi, it's just as easy as saying, I did not want to be associated. Because of this and this and this. Don't say it because people are this way. Honey,
you can't put it on other people's ish. Please. Tanzanian musician Nandi is married to Bill Nas while she was. I liked it though.
I'm just feeling like I may break a lot of stereotypes.
True.
The fact that he's part of the few Tanzanians who can speak good English. I'm just saying. I didn't say it's so good, but I'm saying. That's breaking the norm as well. So what are you guys?
I just hope that gives this YouTube video a lot of views because all the Tanzanians are gonna be here.
Hey, you're not ready for the smoke. I'ma come for y'all.
You were ready. You were ready when you said it.
I was born ready. Hello.
But Bill Nas and Nandi, ugly congratulations, man. We love love. We love to see it, and all the best with the pregnancy and the baby coming.
Yeah, all about people finding love, people finding babies, and like creating good memories.
Even you, it's coming, Linda. Even you,
just not for me, baby girl. That's what I was.
Coming.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Not for me. You guys can find love, children. Mimi, wacha nijisoti na hiyo economy. Ndaanza kutafuta mtoto na kwangu hata siko sure niko na unga.
Yeah, by the way, umeona wame reduce unga finally.
Iko sure imekuwa reduced kwa sababu sijui naishi wapi.
First of all, me, I did not appreciate you guys first making that announcement. Na mujongea na Millers, na mujongea na Masupa. So as guys are reading the newspaper, running to the supermarket very happily, lo and behold,
and don't forget,
250 is still staring at us in the face. I was like,
250 oh God, not
this past week, our presidency, His Excellency, actually came out and made it state official because the millers were not sure they'd get their money, so millers are going to reduce price. But now it is official, so hopefully starting this coming week, we are going to be getting unga for 100 bob. But guys, here's the catch. Cooking oil, imepanda. Kenyans keep us guessing.
By the way.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? Look at the way Natoshana sasa ndacha kukula because hiyo cooking oil they need discourage the most. Nilikuwa na wewe.
Just remember that majority of economies around the world are going down at the moment. Lakini hiyo unga imereduciwa. Sijui tuta stock up in months because the prices, the subsidy is only lasting. Alafu mukicalculate hizo 30 days zinaisha lini?
Elections for real.
Funny coincidence.
But I'm hoping that the next candidate mwenye ataingia kwa as the president or whatever, you will speak for us because Uhuru amemalizia kituongelelea akisema tumepungua. Mimi nimeacha iko imepungua.
You know,
it's y'all's problem. Y'all gonna sort yourselves out, and I'm just like Uhuru. I'm right behind you.
Dust.
Mimi niko tu hapo kama kwenye uko na unga za 100, I'm there, but at this particular point, sijaona mtu anafanya hiyo story ya 100.
It is wild, wild, wild. And a huge thing that happened this past week, of course, was the deputy presidential debate. Let's start off relax. What do you think about what people wore? This time we actually had 3 women. We were overwhelmed by the women. And 1 man in the debate session. I will say one thing. I don't know why it was tiered, because nili understand kwa nini hizi za governor kama Nairobi governor ni sababu kuna watu wako very very high in the polls na wengine wako lower in the polls, so wakafanya 2 different sets. Lakini deputy president there were only 4, so they should have just been put on one panel, so that we really see the debate and hear different points properly. You know, when you separate them, labda kuna swali mtu mmoja ageuliza huyo mwingine, so that we really catch their strategies. But anyway, all 3 women wore pearl necklaces. What is it about pearls and like politicians? Because it's a thing you see in many
in ATL, Atlanta, Miami, New York. They like those big
huge
rocks.
yeah,
It is a diamond. But ni kama huko politicians wetu wametransition na nini, whatever Sue is saying. And I'm just like, okay.
I just want to know how come, because it's something I've noticed in many politicians who are women. Whenever they're doing like a big event or they have like something happening, they will always go for pearl jewelry. Is it like more subtle, or is it more, I don't know.
Maybe that's what they think is classy, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that, to be honest, Karua's, okay, Mother Karua.
Yes.
Mother Karua.
Yes.
Thank Mother Karua's fashion sense has really improved since joining
Azimio. It's true. I don't know who's doing her dresses,
saying,
but they're actually very cute.
Ni kama mtu ana dress Rao ndio ana dress Mother Karua, because where hata tukisema si Rao's fashion sense has really improved.
It has improved. But everybody's fashion sense.
Because
na half coat zinatangwa Cheers Baba. The Cheers Baba jackets.
What? Cheers Baba, Anani Baba. Don't forget.
It's a double entendre. If you know, you know.
Baba ko like, okay, atuko 1901, tuko 2022, and people are dripping. So if you don't, the only way to attract people, kwanza anza na drip.
That's it from the tea today, guys. We've had so much fun with you, and please don't forget that you can go on YouTube and watch all the past episodes right there. Find us online at KTN Home everywhere you dare. Make sure you subscribe, and you can find me at Surah_comment everywhere. And Linda, thanks for coming through, man.
Baby girl, it's been good.
I've had so much fun.
So much fun. I love it. I love it.
Give them your social media handles, and you'll say goodbye for us.
Okay, I go by Lynn_Stevens on IG and TikTok, and you guys, I'm not on all those other platforms unless Mulifani celebrity. But
thank you.
I'm only sticking to IG and TikTok. But other than that, guys, hey.
Grabs.
If it doesn't make you happy and earn you some moolah, let it go.
We will see you guys next week, same time, same place.
Sure.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.